What's going on? Look, if you want to find out about the world of Ghana, go to Ni Aye. He's talking about the things. You follow him on YouTube. That's the place to do it. You heard it from me, Sam Richardson.
Okay guys, so once again welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nia Eke Ganyabi. As you always know, the guy who tells stories from Ghana. I tell unique story and also show you around my beautiful country. You know, Ghana is not poor as they always think out there. And I always do Ghana to the world. It is my responsibility to convince you to choose Ghana anytime you plan coming back to Africa. And today I have some special guest with me, which I know most of you might have seen her, and some of you watch her channel. She's just an amazing big sister. She's doing so well, and she has some lovely videos on her channel, which I will plead with you guys to check it out. You'll learn a lot. She worked with the Ghana Year of Return, but without wasting much time, I'll let her do the introduction herself. But if this is your first time seeing this face, please just subscribe and be part of the family, okay? And also, I'll put a link in the description box below so that you also check out her channel. You know, it's all about Ghana to the world. So, Ivy, thank you so much for having you. It's not easy. I know you're a busy woman, you know.
And you're also busy. We're all busy.
Thank you so much for coming. But anyway, can you just introduce yourself to my people? Sure. Maybe there's someone watching for the first time who doesn't know you.
Yeah, of course. So my name is Ivy Prosper, and I do have a YouTube channel as well, which is my name, Ivy Prosper. And as he said, I worked with Year of Return under Ghana Tourism Authority. Yep. And this year it is Beyond the Return for the next decade. So I work with them, working in the Secretariat office. My main role is doing social media, digital content, helping with telling stories, writing stories for the website. That's my main role, but I do get involved with a lot of other things with the organization.
I see. But anyway, please don't be confused with the accent. She's a Ghanaian, okay? She's a Ghanaian.
Yes,
so
I'm a Ghanaian.
You know, a lot of people don't really know whether you're a Ghanaian or...
Yeah, but a lot of people think I'm American. I've had people think I'm from the UK. I was born here in Ghana, but my parents took me to Canada when I was very, very young. So I spent all my life living there, going to school there, everything. Yeah. So hence why I have a Canadian accent. Yeah.
Wow. So you heard it? Yeah. So the main reason why we are meeting is for you to tell us more about Beyond the Year of Return. Last year we did a video on the Year of Return where you explained and gave us some vital information. Yeah. And then I think this year it's the year, it's what? Beyond the Return. Yes. So can you just walk us through, let us know?
Sure. So first of all, for people who don't know or who may not have seen the other video we did, Year of Return was marking the 400-year anniversary of the first documented ship of enslaved Africans that arrived in Virginia, USA. Okay. And then in recognizing that, Ghana recognized that it had 75% of the slave forts where people were, shuttled through for the transatlantic slave trade. And so Ghana recognized that and said it was important that they extend their arms and invite people from the diaspora to come to Africa and choose Ghana to commemorate the 400 years and then to celebrate the resilience of the African spirit. So in celebrating the resilience, that is about celebrating the fact that even though Black people went through all these atrocities and all these horrible things, Black people have been resilient and have managed to stay strong and continue fighting. So celebrating that resilience. And so in inviting people, that's why they did all the events. The events were organized as a way to have something for people to come to when they come to Ghana. Because a lot of people who have not been to African countries don't know what they're going to do. And if they know there's events that they can have fun at, that was part of it as well. So this year kicked off Beyond the Return. Wow. So it's no longer that 400-year anniversary. So Ghana actually recognized how much of an important impact it had that people keep wanting to come to Ghana for more. So in response to some of the top questions and top concerns people had, Beyond the Return is actually a 10-year initiative.
Oh,
so it's a 10-year project that is under the theme A Decade of African Renaissance.
Wow.
So, with a decade of African Renaissance, there are 7 pillars
Okay.
that are the themes under it that hold like to hold up the whole idea of Beyond the Return. So, the 7 pillars are Experience Ghana, which is all about coming to Ghana, and tourism, travel and tourism, and experiencing Ghana overall, and events that may happen. And then there's Invest in Ghana, which is all about knowing how to make investments in the country,
Oh,
whether
I
it's
see.
property or land or business investments. So the Ministry of Finance is involved in part of that as well, in helping people to know how they can invest, the diaspora. Then there's the Pathways to Ghana. That one is really important. It has one of the top questions that people are always asking, which is how they can be a citizen of Ghana.
Yes, exactly.
So Pathways to Ghana is all about finding policies, creating policies and ways that people in the diaspora can obtain citizenship, residency status to come to Ghana. So presently, the Minister of Tourism made the announcement during the Pillars launch event this past Wednesday. She said that the government is working on a Homeland Return Act, which is a government-regulated policy that they're working on. It hasn't been finalized, but they're working on it. And that is part of trying to help people with an easier way to get citizenship for Black people, an easier way to get a citizenship and residency status in Ghana. So I know a lot of people have complained at why should they come if they can't be a citizen, and why does it take so long, and that type of thing. So now they're working on helping to build that. So that's under the pillar number 3, which is Pathway to Ghana. And then there's pillar number 4, which is Celebrate Ghana. And that is involves a lot of celebration of culture and festivities. So for instance, last year, with all of the events that were happening during Year of Return, people who came complained, some of them complained and said that they don't know much about the traditional cultural festivals, and they want to know more about those, not just events that are happening, to go to a party or a concert, or they want to come and see, the traditional festivals maybe in other regions. So Celebrate Ghana will be going along that line. And then there's Brand Ghana, which is about branding Ghana to world.
Ghana to the world.
Which a lot of countries have branding of their country, and that's what you see when you see advertising and promotion. So Ghana wants to work on branding itself as a destination place for people to come. And I think it's really important for not only for Ghana, but for a lot of African countries. In creating your own story, creating your narrative, because our narrative has been controlled by outsiders for so long. So people like you telling your stories about Ghana and interviewing different people. So branding Ghana is an important one. And then Give Back Ghana is pillar number 6. Give Back Ghana is about people coming and giving back to the community.
Oh, I see.
So for instance, last year there was the Omega Psi Phi, which is a fraternity from the US of Black men who came, and they commissioned boreholes for the Akropong School of the Blind. So that's an example of coming to Ghana, not just to come and celebrate and be a tourist, but recognizing some of the areas that maybe need help and need support, and finding ways you can do that and give back. So they commissioned 2 boreholes last year, and this year they've continued. They want to commission boreholes in every region in the country. So
last year, how many
they
boreholes?
did 2 last year. And so far this year, I think they've done 3 so far this year, and they're continuing. They said they want to just keep doing it, and just a non-stop effort to get access to water to people who don't have access to water. So that's an example of giving back. And even people like A.J. Johnson, she brought a president of TV1, I believe it was.
Something Rice?
Yes, I think it was Michelle Rice.
Michelle Rice, yes.
They did a workshop, so that was part of their giving back.
The master class
Workshop, yes. So connecting with people and giving your information and helping people to build relationships and connectivity, that's all part of giving back to Ghana. And then the last one is promoting Pan-African heritage and innovation. And that has a lot to do with Pan-Africanism. It also has a lot to do with putting more into the heritage sites in Ghana. So they're looking at planning to put efforts into getting areas noticed that are not necessarily always being promoted. So like learning about the I think it's Golu. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Golu Wall, which is in the northern
Okay.
region.
Okay.
It's the Golu Slave Wall, I believe is the name of
something
it.
like that.
So a lot of people who come to Ghana, they only know to go to Cape Coast
Yes,
and,
yes.
and Elmina.
And the Elmina
But they
Castle.
don't realize that there's places like Salaga, where
Yes,
there's the Salaga
yes.
Slave Market,
Exactly.
and Golu, the Golu Wall, where that was the slave defense wall that they built to protect themselves from being attacked,
From-
and being snatched away and that type of thing. So there's a lot of history throughout the whole country
Okay.
that people don't know. So
Exactly.
so promoting the Pan-African heritage and innovation has partly to do with that as well, getting people to be more familiar with some of the things in the country, some of the history. I know an airplane sometimes gets into the sound.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever you're
I think
filming-
because we are not far away from the airport,
yes,
So that's-
and the airport's open in Ghana now.
so you are welcome to Ghana. Please grab your tickets and just come to Ghana and experience Ghana. And I wanted to say this, in case you want to, I'll put a link there for you to watch the interviews I did on the year of return and the videos that I did, people who visited. We had our brothers and sisters coming from the diaspora, some who came, share their experience on my channel. I'll put the link there so you guys can also just watch. Okay guys, so that is all about the year. That's all about
Beyond the return.
Beyond the return. You know, I'm so much into the year of return, so
A lot of people get it mixed up, and so a
Exactly.
lot of people will say beyond the year of return, but
Yeah.
it's beyond the return. Yeah.
beyond the return. So I think you've enjoyed the conversation. But if someone wants to write a proposal, someone wants to get in touch, how do they do it?
So we have a website which is beyondthereturngh.com. You can email, which is support@beyondthereturngh.com. And when you email it, it comes to our office, and the support team will, divide it based on who it's targeted towards, but depending on what the person is asking for. But primarily, people send us proposals for events that they want to do, or maybe they want to be endorsed, some collaborations or whatnot, because a lot of people are saying they want to get involved and want to know how they can be more active in it. So send an email with your proposal, and then someone will get back to you regarding what your request is, if it's something that they feel is a good energy to connect, or fits the theme of what's going on. Really important, they want to make sure that Ghanaians know that you are a part of this. This is not just for people in the diaspora, because a lot of Ghanaians last year thought Year of Return is just for people in the diaspora, but you have to understand that we are all black people, we're all from, it's like a big tree, and its roots have been spread around the world, right? And so you have, the roots are down in Africa, but then the branches have been spread around the world.
Yeah.
And so you have, someone who wants to come back to the root, so you as being the root, being in Ghana, you have to be somebody who understands that they've come and they want to understand this country, they want to understand Africa. So embrace them like family members, because that's what they want. They want to feel like they're a family member. And as a Ghanaian, you're also responsible for helping to promote this country in a way that people understand the value that's here. Help them understand the culture, help them understand, the things that are done here, and the food and the lifestyle, and because they want to learn all those things. So as Ghanaians also, the connecting can help uplift you as well as them. There's things that you as a Ghanaian have the brilliant mind to do, but maybe you didn't have the access to something. And that person coming from there understands how the system may be in the world, and they can teach you something that you can use that can make you just blow up in a way that you never expected. And you can also teach them too, because there's things that they don't know about how things are done in Africa that you can teach them. So it's a mutually beneficial relationship. It's like brothers and sisters coming together and teaching each other. So I want Ghanaians to understand that it's not only the diaspora, it's also about Ghanaians too.
That was my next question. I was about to ask you that. What question do you have for Ghanaians in case they are watching? So that, a lot of people here don't really understand people in the diaspora. It's like there's some kind of misunderstanding, disconnect. Yeah, there's some kind of disconnection between them.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask that question.
I think that the disconnection happens because of the fact that you were raised in different places and different environments, and also your history is a little different. So imagine, I had said to someone who said they didn't understand, and I said, imagine I said, if I asked you where are you from, where are your parents from, you could be like, oh, my family is from, Sunyani or from this place. Or if the person can name even like some small village somewhere, to say that's where the family is from, and your grandparents are from there, your great grandparents are from there, that. But that person coming from the diaspora doesn't know. They don't know their history because their family was taken away, sold into the slave system, so they don't really know their true root. So when they come exploring, the reason why, because some Ghanaians don't understand why they go to the slave castles, the reason they go is because they want to themselves see with their own eyes what their ancestors went through. They want to see what happened that was so brutal and understand it, because it's almost like a healing to know what happened. And I think that Ghanaians should also understand that you don't know if your ancestors were also some of the people taken. How do I know that? How do I not know that? Maybe somebody who could have been, my great grandfather's brother could have been someone who was taken and ended up over there, and I don't even know it. You can have family members who were taken. Why do you think you look around? Sometimes I see people who look like people here. I took a picture of someone. I went to a chop bar. We were having fufu, and there was a lady who was serving us, and she looked exactly like a Jamaican woman I know in Canada. And I said, please, can I take your picture? Because I have to show this woman that you look exactly like her, like identical.
Exactly, it's true.
And when I took the picture and sent it, they were like, wow. It's like,
yeah, I think Steve Harvey
said the same.
Said the same thing. Like, I see these people, he look like my uncle. I see this guy, he look like my auntie, and this guy looks like my brother. So, what you are saying, I support that 100%. That is true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, so we have to understand our history, and I think Ghanaians also don't even understand Ghanaian history.
Exactly. A lot of people don't.
So we all have a lot to learn.
Exactly.
We all have a lot to learn. Yeah, we should be following the Sankofa more, which you going back to your root in order for you to move forward.
Back to pick, it's not the same. Anyway, so Ivy, thank you so much. But I think we're wrapping up. So, do you have any final words for people?
No, just
especially our people.
I just have to say congratulations to you for continuing to share your stories of Ghana, and for you for watching him and supporting him, telling stories of Ghana. I think that this is the new world of Africans taking control of telling their stories and telling their narrative, and it's important that we continue to do those things because people aren't going to do it for us. We have to do it for ourselves. So I'm congratulating you on your continued growth and success. Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys. So before I wrap it up, Ivy, you've been here for so many years. You've experienced Ghana. You know much things people don't really know. Do you think it's worth it for someone to come to Ghana to invest in Ghana?
I think it depends on the person, and it depends on what they're investing in. I think everybody's calling is different. It's not everybody's calling to come and invest in Ghana because it's not an easy environment to work in, because you have to actually take the time to mentally change your thinking to understand the way that people work, because it's going to be different than what you're used to where you're coming from. So I think it's a good idea because it's an emerging market that you can take advantage of opportunities that are there, because there's natural resources that people don't realize are here in Ghana. So for example, cashew nuts are really, really healthy, and with people who are vegans, vegetarians, people who are becoming more health conscious, things like that, people don't realize you can get cashew nuts processed in Ghana and then export it, and it could be a business that you're doing. So you can invest in different things here. So yeah, I think it's a good idea to invest in Ghana, but it's not for everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I asked that question because some of them have been asking, how can I move to Ghana to invest or do something? That is why I asked this question.
Do your research, do your research,
So
do your research.
Get to know exactly what you want to do here, and then when you get your answers right, you move to Ghana. So thank you so much. As I said, I'll put a channel link on my description box below, so you guys could check it out. Please, she's now 9,000. So please, guys, let's help her cross 10,000 over. I'll be glad if you get. How much do you want to get?
I would love to hit 20K before the end of the year, but we'll see.
So guys, please share this video, tell a friend to tell another friend, and share with your families. Watch, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for being there and also the love and support and watching this video. Until then, I see you on my next episode. My name is Niai Ganyobi. Hola Bawo. Ivy, can you say Hola Bawo?
Hola bao.
Alright, see you guys. Peace out. Look at it.
We go make combo.